my dear students, let us have a look at the last part of the chapter, quadrant. In the previous class, you studied that a line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of the third side. That is midpoint here. What did you study that? That is D and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively. Therefore, DE parallel to BC and DE is equal to half. This is the total you studied. The converse of the theorem, that is a line passing through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. Let us say D is a midpoint. Passing through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to other sides. That is BE parallel to BC. Then parallel to other side bisect the third side. That is AE equal to C. You see that? A line passing through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. D is the midpoint of A. And DE parallel to BC, parallel to the third side, bisect a line passing through one side of a midpoint of one side of a triangle, parallel to other side, bisects the third side. You get the idea? D is already the midpoint of AB, DE parallel to BC, then AE equal to AC. That are the converse of midpoint here. Is it completed? Then look at here, the questions. You page number, you write it. Page number 149, example number 7. Example number 7. ABC is a triangle. D, E and F are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. And given a triangle DF. The figure is completed. In figure, D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC, F is the midpoint of AC. We want to prove the questions. We want to prove triangle ABC divides, triangle DEF divides 4 equal parts. That is area, otherwise triangle DEF congruent to triangle BDE, congruent to triangle ADE, congruent to triangle CE. They are congruent triangles. Are you ready? Look at triangles number 1, 2, 3 and 4. We want to prove the 4 triangles are congruent. Are you ready? Yeah. Already given that D and F are the midpoints of AB and AC. So, DF parallel to BC and DEF equal to half BC, that already you studied, that is in midpoint here. Midpoint here. Midpoint here. Already you studied. Now already E is the midpoint of BC. So DF equal to half BC, DF parallel to BC. That's correct. DF is already half BC. BE also half BC. Both of them are half of BC, means both of them are equal. That is BE equal to DF and BE parallel to DF. So you studied that BEFD is a parallelogram. BEFD is a parallelogram. That is a pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal, then the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. This already you studied that. Once again, DF equal to RBC, BE equal to RBC, therefore DF equal to BE. DF parallel to BC, that is in midpoint here. So, BE equal to DF, BE parallel to DF. So, it is a parallelogram. BDF is a parallelogram. You remember the definition? A pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, therefore, it is a parallelogram. This is completed. And you see DE is a diagonal. Diagonal of a parallelogram divides into two congruent triangles. That also you study. Therefore, triangle BDE congruent to triangle FE. Is it clear? Similarly, these two triangles are also congruent. That is DF congruent to CFE. Is it correct? Similarly means by using the same here. Similarly, these two triangles also. triangle DEF congruent to triangle AF. Is it completed? So first of all, you prove these two triangles are congruent. Similarly, these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. That means the four triangles are congruent. Triangle DEF congruent to triangle BDE, congruent to triangle CEF, congruent to triangle AE. Is it completed? Are you ready? Let's set the program that is in page number 149. Are you ready? Then another problem, that is the figure is given in the same page. L, M and N are parallel lines. And there are two other lines also that are transversal. That is cutting the parallel lines. That it intersects at A, B, C. The name of this is P. P is a line, that's a transversal. Similarly, Q is another transversal that intersects at D, E and F. The figure is given L parallel to M parallel to N. That's also given. P and Q are two transversal. It intersects at the points A, B, C and D, F. Is it up? D, E and F. And we want to prove, look here, the given data is AB equal to, that's given, AB and BC are equal. The line P intersect A, B, C such that AB equal to BC. Is it completed? And so that the L, M and N cut off equal intersect at D and EF also. That is D also equal to EF. It is given AB equal to BC. We want to prove, that is, so that D equal to EF. This is the given data. We want to prove D equal to EF. The figure is also given. Remember, these three lines are parallel. P is a transversal, Q is a transversal. The transversal P makes equal intervals, that is AB and BC. Okay. Similarly, we want to prove Q makes equal intervals, that is DE equal to EF. Are you ready? Figure is given. So, look here. Look at the triangle. Let us draw a triangle. Is here. Are you ready? Now, look at the point B. It is the midpoint of AC. It is given AB equal to BC. That means it is the midpoint of AC. B is the midpoint of AC. That is given AB equal to BC. A line, look here, A line parallel to one side. Okay? And already it is midpoint. Passing through the midpoint of one side, parallel to other side, bisect the third side. So, if this point is G, AG equal to G. Can you say what is the reason for that? That is the converse of midpoint here. A line passing through the midpoint of one side, parallel to other side, bisect the third side. That is AG equal to G. A line parallel to one side of a triangle, passing through one side of a triangle, midpoint of one side of a triangle, parallel to other side, bisect the other side. And look at the triangle ADF. These two lines are also parallel and AG equal to GF is given. So, by the same theorem, if AG equal to GF, G is the midpoint, these three lines are parallel. So, by the converse of midpoint theorem, DE equal to, that is the converse of midpoint theorem. A line passing through the midpoint of one side of a triangle, parallel to other side, bisect the other sides. That's completed. Okay. So, using the converse of midpoint theorem, you can prove it. Are you ready? Okay. I will give you home assignment for this. You prepare page number 149. Okay.